Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do this.
We're doing
This
it.
worked.
We are recording. It's happening.
Okay.
Recording.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to
Welcome to our
Stacking
Let's Play
Crabs.
Oh fuck, it's fucked. Oh fuck, it's
Quite
fucked.
delectable, my dear.
Hey guys,
Quite
welcome to
punishing.
our Ico Let's Play. Welcome to our Let's Play of The Last Guardian.
How many?
The Last Guardian.
Shadow of the
How many
Colossus.
guys? How many guys have you got? Times have you gotten banned for posting prep posting on 4chan?
More than I should.
Way too many times.
I think person is like 4 times. I think of prep posting gotten banned.
I don't know why, Carl. I just feel like I've seen you brat post.
It's possible.
like years before we met, I've seen you brat post.
I feel the same way.
You give a real brat vibe.
Real bratty.
Brat.
Real bratty.
Oh, tiny preppy baby.
Yeah. That's you.
Yeah.
Bim, 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 bim.
Ooh, big head on the beat.
Oh, big head in the
Oh, big
beat.
So no, you're gonna like review all my albums or something?
Oh yeah. Let's begin with the first topic. Hey guys, I'm this far from the mic.
Greetings,
I'm
friends.
Jafar from Allah.
I am. Shout out to my aunt.
No, you're not. You're Princess from the Phonics. Stop it.
No,
That is true.
I'm
I am.
Jungkook from BTS Korea.
No.
Yo, you're John Won Ding Dong.
No, jump on 7.
Ding dang, ding dang, what bing bang from BTS Korea.
Was that 100 gigs?
I think so.
What if Flora listened like ting tang wala wala ping pang?
Ooh, ee, ooh,
Hey!
My character's name is Aladdin,
Yeah.
Okay.
and my horse's name is
No.
Abu.
No, it should be Allah.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's actually better.
No, it's offensive.
Yeah.
No, it's epic.
Shut up, Muslim.
That's offensive. If you say a lie, you have to say so. I forgot what the word is. It means most like. I forgot what it is. It's. I'm silly.
No, thank you, silly.
So I've got it here. It means Subhanahu wa ta'ala. It means.
Watashi wa.
It means
Allah.
Watashi wa Desu.
Hey guys.
Going to him the exalted.
It means Gachi Yusa.
It means
Hey,
Gotcha
guys.
season 3
Yeah.
is the best show of this season.
What do you think about GNU/pronouns? What do you guys think of GNU/pronouns?
You know what? Time to be gonna.
Personally, you get
Yeah,
personally,
personally.
I think they're great, and I've started using them. I don't remember to use them all the time, but I have
Yeah.
used them multiple times.
Someone inform me
I
of
have
what this
seen it.
is.
Are
Okay,
you aware
okay.
of Richard Stallman?
No.
And there's this nigga Richard Stallman, right?
Mhm.
And he has the Free Software Foundation, right? He's a big guy. He's like he started like the GNU project. Yeah, he's from me, right? Which is like what Linux is like largely built on, right?
Alright.
It's a big guy, and he quite famously made like a post like, "Hey, I don't like term pronouns for people who don't identify as multiple people. If you identify as a single person, you should go by purse pronouns." It's like, oh, that's per over there, that's
Yeah.
purse dog.
Well, no, but basically, it's from a book written by a feminist author where she suggests using person. So instead of imagine she, her, hers, it would be person per purse, right?
Was that Sadie Plant?
I don't think it was Sadie Plant. I don't remember who
Okay.
it was. It's mentioned in the Richard Stallman article on his website. And Richard Stallman says that this is the best so far. This is the best way to do gender-neutral pronouns because person applies to everyone. It's easy to understand, and per and pers is also similar to her and hers, so that it feels natural. However, he says that having person, a 2-syllable word to refer instead of a single he or she, is too complicated, and so he suggests using purse instead of person as like a shortened version. So it'd be pers, per, pers, instead of she, her, hers, right? And that's the gender neutral. That's the GNU/pronouns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good news. Yeah, that's pretty epic.
I'm into that.
I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty good.
They're hard to remember.
What does everybody think about Avant Princess by Young Ethernet?
Okay, well, let's begin
Bad.
with Scumfuck Otaku.
Oh, okay. You wanna go with that
That
part?
one's shit.
But, okay, hey, this is recorded for an audience. I'm gonna now review every single Ethernet album from order. Scumfuck Otaku is not very good. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I also
Although
give
the
it.
album cover is pretty dope. Fucking on Rei Ayanami, I haven't actually listened to it. Ethernet, what's your opinion on Fucking on Rei Ayanami, the EP?
I tried to be both My Bloody Valentine and Playboy Cardi at the same time and sort of failed.
Avant Princess has a couple of good songs on it.
It's a digi bro. It's bedroom bedrock. That's basically what it is.
Bedrock. I think I would probably give it a 5 out of 10.
Hey,
666 Dead Cops. I actually don't remember this album because I listened to it.
Okay, so the first song is called Harsh Noise Pain Slut, which later went on to be my second channel name. And it samples, it's just drums over a vacuum.
Oh.
Like the sound of a vacuum, and then a synth that goes beep, 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 later on in the song. And I say something like, I'm the Space Ghost perp of trans rights or something. What does a fuck kill 'em all is my take on this ain't your shit, bitch. But instead of like sampling whatever the fuck she sampled in that one, it samples
It was Electric Dragon,
Peter Brotzman.
80,000 volts, one of my favorite.
Yeah,
movies.
I want to watch that movie, but it samples Peter Brotzman Machine Gun, and then Bombs is just an instrumental track that samples Gregory and the Hawk.
Cool.
Kildo's a split. I'm on this album. It's a split
Yeah.
between me and Ethernet. It's a Harsh Noise album, which we made on the anniversary of the Killdozer incident. I'm pretty happy with how I like all of the tracks on here.
It's all pretty good. It's all pretty good.
I give us a solid 7.5.
Three quarters.
7.4.
That's respectable.
I give it a 7.4.
Oh, okay.
XX Scene Queen 2008 XX is the most.
It was not made by me. It was actually made by an individual by the name of Osquin. I don't know why it's on my Bandcamp page.
Somehow 100 Gex let you have this album on your Bandcamp page.
Exactly.
Osquin, famous member of 100 Gex. As the review of this album on Bandcamp says, it's such a fun and catchy trap album. Check this out.
I agree.
It's definitely a fun and catchy trap album. I think this is the album that solidified the Ethernet sound.
Yeah, definitely. This is like when Ethernet began.
Yeah, all of the other albums surrounding it are not true Ethernet albums, but this is like, we got the very loud 808s, the drum patterns that are very drill inspired, the synths especially that are very like chiptune-y and like and like bop inspired as well, melodies, and a lot of pitched up vocals and singing about anime and onpus on the cover. It's basically the prototypical Ethernet album. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It has a bunch of classics. Pretty much every song is quotable. It's a solid, fun, very fun trap album.
Yeah, but this was made right before I went insane.
Yeah.
Compositions on the nature of anime-fueled depression's a breakthrough album.
Let me review it.
Okay, review it. Go on.
As a resident Ethernet dick sucker here, XX16 continues a solid 9 out of 10. That's my review.
Thank you for being being one of the two dick suckers.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the other Ethernet fan. I'd also give it an 8 out of 10. Funny song, go And I go, yeah.
Go in, go
Yeah,
in,
basically.
Go in. Go in.
Okay, has everyone said their piece about synchro?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, compositions of the nature of anime fueled depression. In my opinion, this is possibly the most underrated Ethernet album.
Oh, I
It's a
agree.
solid breakcore album. No one cares.
Go
Go
in.
in. Okay.
I think Southern Shit for Life is also very underrated.
Okay,
should
also-
we'll get there.
That was one of the
I
first
should
one of your
also-
albums that I listened to, Southern Shit.
Yeah, it's really
Also,
good.
I should mention the review someone wrote about compositions.
Go in.
Go in.
Going in.
Because on Rate Your Music you can make lists, right? And often artists on Rate Your Music will make a list and being like, okay, here's a new album I made, and it shows up in all your friends.
Aladdin Allah.
It'll show up in like all your friends' like inboxes, right? But like there's no like explicit notification. It's just like a little box on the side of your thing because Rate Your Music is the only pure website left. And because of that, this one person who's in my friends list was really angry about that. Even though it's just a thing everyone does, she was really angry about that and wrote like an essay-length review nitpicking absolutely everything about it, and ended the review with like, I wouldn't hate it as much, but it deserves a 0.5 out of 5 because it was shoved in my face. It was like really mean about it.
Oh.
Damn. I really feel like that sometimes.
And I was like, this is the only review anyone has ever written on one of my albums, and like I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's based because it has a femboy on the cover who looks like Rei Ayanami.
Blue hair equals Ray.
Short blue hair specifically.
Short blue hair equals Ray.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid breakcore album. It's not going to be my favorite depressive anime breakcore album of all time, but I've
It's like
listened
half
to a lot-
lollycore, half like DPH shit.
Yeah, I've listened to a lot of that music, and I'd say, especially for a first real attempt, like, damn solid, very good.
Thank you. I have not. I need to make another breakcore thing. I've not done that
I'd
since.
probably give it a strong 7 to an 8, closer to an 8.
I have
Maybe a
not, I have not,
7.8.
I have not listened to this album yet, but it's my favorite album name of all time. I think about the album title regularly.
Thank you.
This is not even a joke. Like sometimes I randomly go, oh yeah, there was this album called Compositions and I didn't even feel depression. Yeah.
It's a parody of a gore shit album title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semantic compositions on the nature of dying, right?
Yeah.
The trans innovative nightcore icon. It's a great album because Ethernet is not trans.
What the fuck are you doing, Simon?
I'm praising Allah.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting cancelled.
Oh yeah, you have to pray 5 times a day.
Correct. But I'm getting them all in now. I don't know if I'll be able to do them later, so I'm doing them in now.
Yeah.
Save
This
Zelda
is.
and just berates Link saves Zelda and berates her for not wearing a head covering.
Yeah.
Rape serpent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I should also mention the compositions was the beginning of when I was literally going insane, and the trans innovative nightcore icon is definitely that as well. Because I also got really into RCB at this time, so it's very RCP derivative thing.
The trans innovative nightcore icon. I don't particularly like this album. I think it doesn't particularly play to your strengths. It's fine. But I don't think it's better than a 5 or 6, maybe.
Makes sense.
There's nothing particularly special about it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Vulnerable.
Oh.
The most awkward album. The most awkward album.
Yeah, this one is This is an album that exists.
Has one of my best songs on it though.
Has definitely one of your best songs. Empty is definitely one of your best songs.
It reached 5,000 plays on SoundCloud today.
Wow.
Nice. It's definitely one of your best songs. And also, I think, I don't want to talk about this album too much, get too personal, but I think the fact that this album is like really sad and depressing and also about your relationship says a lot. Like, I think there was a lot of subconscious shit going into this album.
This is my most subconsciously driven album, definitely.
Yeah. And it's good. Like, I like this, the airy synths. Like, it's almost, I don't want to say deconstructed club, but
someone put like the tag, like a secondary tag for deconstructed club on radio music for that one.
Yeah, it is somewhat. I don't know if it's actually. I wouldn't actually call it deconstructed club, but it definitely has elements of like trance subversion on trance tropes.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the album, even though really Empty is by far the standout track on it, and I think it has a weak final few tracks.
It was fun fact. I made this like during Christmas, so like my cousin was over, and they wanted me to hang out, so I just brought my laptop down and just worked on this album and not talked to them. I was just in the living room like making songs, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore all these people right now and just make this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zero Fox Given like it's 2011.
That's like the quintessential patrician Ethernet album.
Yeah, it's definitely very noisy and stuff, and like avant-garde, but honestly, I don't think it particularly stands out compared to your other avant-garde albums.
It was made in literally less than an hour. After I got back from eating at Waffle House by myself at like 6 a.m. in the snow.
Yeah, and I remember the album cover has Shadow on it, and I also drew Shadow. It's from when we both decided to draw Shadow.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I just remembered that.
I think I would probably give this a 6 out of 10.
Did you rate Vulnerable?
Oh, I didn't rate Vulnerable. Vulnerable's hard to rate because I don't like half the tracks, but it also has Empty, which is one of the best Ethernet tracks. Vulnerable is the Tanoshina of Ethernet albums.
Yeah.
Tanoshina also has like 2 good songs, and the rest are somewhat, but I would probably give Vulnerable a 6 as well, overall. Empty, I would give it like a 9 as an individual song.
Thank you.
Anarchist Bitch. Anarchist Bitch is just great fun. It's literally just fun.
Anarchist Bitch was like just allowing myself to have fun. I think this is good because of this one song that just loops Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
Yeah.
And I rap over it. Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Oh shit, no, dead.
Oh fuck no, dude.
Oh no. Do you get it?
Yeah, I got that. That was really funny in that.
Thank you.
I think Anarchist Bitch and New Folder are both albums have just wiped out of my mind, even though I've heard those.
I think those 2 albums. I think New Folder is my most honest album.
Like, this is like, okay, there's like the Ethernet Going Insane arc. Like, this is that at its peak.
Yeah. It was like literally at its peak when I made it.
One day I was like, I just felt like, I'm the Minecraft VM transgender, and I was like, that's a 50-minute scene. That's a 50-minute scene.
Yeah, but for Anarchist Bitch, how can you ever forget Anarchist Bitch? Anarchist Bitch. I'm
working with you 12 more of you to reach. I should definitely perform that live.
That's a good one.
100.
Deppa Mob come crashing through the ceiling.
Deppa Mob come crashing through the ceiling.
I don't fuck with normies. You can catch me in the library.
Oh, look at this dude. Look at this fucking video games. All these are jumping.
Yeah, hey, the beginning of this game is bad. I will not defend it, but I think it builds to a climax that is interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Why is Link dummy thick?
He's fucking like the hottest video game character.
He's so sexy, especially like in this game. He's like bad.
Yeah.
He's sexy.
I think he's sexy in all of them.
Yeah.
I think that he is.
This one especially though. This one is like wow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
wow, they
really,
made him
like,
hot
rough
on
hair.
purpose. Like damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely fuck with Breath of the Wild Link too.
Yes, because Breath of the Wild Link is like a femboy.
Yeah, but, well, he can do either. That's why he's perfect.
That's
is
true.
He can do either.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sorry for that. I had to go.
Okay. Here's
Did
a
we move on? What happened? What did I miss?
No, we were just talking about wanting to have sex with Link from Legend of Zelda.
Here's a part. I'm a shooter, can call me Zelda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zelda would be
Yeah.
true.
They have to
Yeah.
walk
this
with
is
her.
Yeah.
So anyway, Anarchist Bitch is a great fun album.
Yeah.
It's it's not really deep or anything or really
No.
pushing, but it's just
No.
fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
It's also like the first completely freestyled Ethernet thing.
Yeah, this is true. What was I going to say about that? Emblematic of future projects to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably give this a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, new folder. This was the beginning, in my eyes, of the truly going insane Ethernet.
Yeah. Starman said that like it's the peak. It was the height of me going insane.
At that time, it was.
At that time, yeah, February 20th was a.
innocent. You were all innocent, knowing how insane it could go. But I remember new folder because what was happening is I had just made the first Yes Thank You album, and Plunder was like, or I was just about to finish making it, and Plunder was like, I want to make an album like that too, where I just do every crazy idea I have.
It is what happened.
And in my opinion, listening back to it now, Yes Thank You and the 12 Killers isn't that weird. Like, it's weird, but it's not as weird as I could go. And I think New Folder has the same sort of thing, where it was like a first foray into just being completely impulsive and weird, but
Yeah.
it was really about opening the the floodgates to complete insanity that would follow.
Yeah, but like it has like I'm a real nigga, call me Squidward, you know?
Yeah, which is iconic, 100% iconic.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, it's just a great album.
Thank you.
It's a lot of, again, just like all the best, not all the best Ethernet albums, but it definitely contains the fun element that makes
The fun
Ethernet
factor.
listen. The fun, it has the good fun factor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'd rate. I'd need to re-listen to it to give it a rating.
I give it an out of 10.
I
Okay.
agree.
You give it a out of 10. You know.
I don't know. I feel like the albums on Bandcamp are out of order because I'm pretty sure didn't Post Autism come later?
No, Post Autism is in the right place.
Oh, okay. Well, Post Autism Return of the Stink Queen Evil Tape. Firstly, it has the best Ethernet album cover.
Yeah, and it wasn't even made by me, it was made by Hayden.
It is great.
Yeah.
It's very Ethernet.
This is
Yeah,
the first
he
thing I
captured
thought
my-
was too.
Yeah.
And it's also really catchy, despite being batshit insane. Like, that's why it just has a bunch of lyrics that you just want to repeat over and over again.
Like I remember I'm from the wired in my plug B lane.
Yeah.
Or like
That's
respect the autism, my fucked Akari.
Yeah. Yeah. Great album. Great fun.
Also Ronan is on a song. That was a weird
Ronan is
thing.
on a song. It's called
Ronan-
This Is a Cry for Help. Yeah, Squidward's on this album.
Yes, Squidward's on the album. He's a
I
real
can't
nigga.
believe you got Squidward for that.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. How much did it cost?
Like
What's
$2.
Squidward's day rate? Fish on!
Fish on.
I paid him like $2, and he says like, "Wait, is that it?" And then I beat the shit out of him.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's assault. That sounds like assault to me.
Yeah, it was salt.
I think I'd give that a solid 7.
Makes sense.
Yeah, solid 7.
Yeah, I give this
now
the fish a solid 7.
Yeah.
after this, we get into the Ethernet makes just not colorful album covers for a bit.
Yeah. Honestly,
It's all just dark, minimal.
We're approaching my favorite. We need to come. I think we need to come up with errors for Ethernet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I would say Scumfuck Otaku until Kill Dozer Split is proto Ethernet, and then Scene Queen 2008 to Trans Innovative Nightcore Icon is the gay arc. Then I say Vulnerable to Post Autism is the Insanity Level 1 arc, and then we're about to get to like true ascended post effort arc. We're about to get to the post effort arc.
Yeah. Which is possibly it contains some of my favorite Ethernet albums. I Just Killed a Thug in the Kmart Steal This EP. It's got a great title. It also has the same picture as another Ethernet album.
It does. It just has this. It just has that background of the fucking composition sound.
Yeah. It's pretty short, but it's pretty much fucking insane. And that's why
it's just
I like
Death Grips. It's just Death Grips.
Death Grips.
Because I got back into Death Grips around this time, and Swagged Out Captain Beefheart Insomnia Freestyle is basically a 4J song.
Yeah, it definitely.
But then then Kill Old People, Negative IQ, Cyber Rage, and Mass Antinatalist Thought Should Have Happened Before I Was Born are all like insane breakcore Death Grips shit. And then Millions of Zeros is me just talking over like noisy ambience.
Yeah, I really like this album. I think I'd give it an 8. It feels good to listen to. Okay, next is Casual Derp Face.
Casual Derp Face.
Casual Derp Face is pretty good. It definitely is. We're entering the post-effort arc for real.
Yeah.
But I think, in my opinion, the album's kind of inconsistent in terms of I don't know what to say, tone, or it's not really tone.
It's like, very much like just a bunch of shit. I was like, all right,
yeah,
I'm just gonna fucking coom, and whatever happens, and I'll put it into a 10-track thing. Though I do think it has the most genius thing I've ever done, which is the last track is just the first track, but the vocals are pitched up, and that's the only thing.
Yeah, that's stolen from Moth Boys, though.
I didn't even know that is what you did before I made it.
Because on one of the Moth Boys, the first Moth Boys album, the first track is like a 5-minute long insane freestyle, and over just noise, and then the second album is the exact same track, but the vocals are pitched up and auto-tuned. But I'm not saying you actually stole it from Moth Boys, it was just a joke. But yeah, it's a good album. It's a little inconsistent. I wish it was like some of the tracks are really nice and like cloudy and kind of lo-fi-ish. And I kind of wish like you doubled down on it and made like the whole album more atmospheric like that. I'd probably give it but I still like the album. I still gave it a positive score, like a 6, probably. I have pretty much the exact same opinion on Thuggin' and Swaggin'.
It's also just like 19 tracks long.
Yeah, it's 19 tracks long. And to me, honestly, not like it has some great fucking tracks. Like, you can kill white people to this. I give you permission, which I love. It's just a death metal track.
Yeah, it's just a death metal sample, just looped with like some really quiet drill drums over it, and me just being like, the reason why Casual Dirt Face and Thuggin' and Swaggin' and also Ballin' are so inconsistent is just like I was just making music. For like a straight week, I was doing literally nothing but just opening up FL Studio and making shitload of music.
Yeah, and you can tell you had a lot of fun making the tracks.
Yeah.
I also like Killing Women Every Day of the Week because I accidentally ripped it off on Vegeta's Dragon Millionaire.
Yeah. What is this? What does killing women every day of the week sound like again?
It's like Monday I'm a killer hoe, Tuesday I'm a killer hoe.
Yeah, Monday. No, but that's ripped off from a Black Cray song.
But it's a good song.
Yeah, it's literally a reference to a Black Cray song. Monday, I'ma come out with the bands up. Tuesday, I'm gonna come out with the bands up. But I just said kill a hoe and a bitch.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, this is also the era where I just start mentioning killing women constantly.
Yeah, this is the killing women era. This is the insult era.
Yeah, the attitude era, if you will. Ethan developed an attitude.
The extreme era with an X.
Yeah.
But now we get into the shit that I really like. 666 Demon King 1349666. I have no idea what the 1349 stands
1349 is a black metal band. So it's like, and I feel like they're pretty service level. So I feel like, okay, if I was like an edgy black metal fan and I was making a username in 2012, it would probably be this.
Yeah, this hit's good. It's good. It's like the beginning of this. This was the post-Alpha era, but now within the post-Alpha era, you have the extreme the Attitude era begins also. But now we're getting into the post-music era. Okay, it only lasted for 2 albums. One of them is Demon King 1349, and then Southern Shift for Life, the next album, which is like possibly my favorite Ether album on my favorite album.
Thank you.
But the Demon King 1349 is really good. It sounds like it was made by an insane person. It's essentially Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere, where Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere is an anime written by someone who's never interacted with an actual person and has only interacted with anime, and so it's just anime tropes expanded into like even more. This is music made by someone who's only ever listened to Atlanta Trap. Like
basically, I term it as music only made by someone who has listened to nothing but Late Space Ghost Perp and nothing else.
Yeah.
And has heard of concepts like black metal and drill music, but has only listened to Space Ghost Perp.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I also really like the album cover. I don't know why.
It's just me. It's me flipping off my webcam mic and just put a PNG of the Satan thing.
But it looks sick somehow. I don't know. It looks really cool. I definitely give this one like a strong 7 to an 8.
Thank you.
Also, next time on Digibros.
Next time on Digibros,
I
have the ability to kill. I have the ability to kill now.
Next time on Digibros, I drag my balls against broken glass.